Chuck and I are at Takaisi Lake, May 28th, and Chuck is fishing. I'm sitting at a picnic table here, and I thought I would bring this found piece of driftwood that was actually part of the group of wood pieces that we fished out of a lake. So it's preserved pretty much as a driftwood. And then it was also one of the pieces that were in the group that I found the lightning strike. And you can kind of see I'm holding it like a child. It has that kind of feel to it. It's like a human figure, but not. Definitely not the shape of a human, but the gesture. So I'm considering making it into a figure. I have put the gold leaf on the figure part. It's like a dancer, as I had thought about it, the dress. And this is the way it would have grown. Roots down. So I turned it over. Dancer in a dress. But then on the other side, there's a dark figure. I'm using my imagination. Imagination is different than believing. I don't believe this is a partner or this is a woman. I don't believe these things. I'm using my imagination to explore them as such. So the concept is there's a dark figure. I painted it a dark red, the second one. If I were to commit this as a fire dancer, I think I would have to paint it bright fire color. This would be a much brighter piece overall. So the question is, do I want to commit? This is cool, you can see between the two figures. So I like that in particular, that there are two distinct, separate images. So in terms of belief and in terms of using the imaginative mind to create something, you want to know what kind of impact making an expression like this is going to have. And I am a responsible, conscientious person, so I want to think about that, think it through. If I make it into an image that is kind of scary, it might bug me in a way that I might have an emotional response to it in my dreams, which would be fear. So, do I want to do that? And how else could I imagine it? This area here was in a big fire. People have already had the nightmare. So I think of it that way too. It's not so much foreboding as it is documenting. And in that respect, it would help to be a symbol of past. A symbol, it could be symbolic of resilience and the excitement of being dancing with fire. I think others may be more excited about it, dancing with fire, than I. But in a way, it's a beautiful kind of concept, powerful idea. I'm going to dance her right there. So the figures dancing. It has a beautiful motion, so it's worth exploring that in particular. And I think I will. So join me. This becomes part of a group of terrible beauty. And of course, fire is beautiful and mesmerizing and fascinating, but it's quite terrible what happens. And of course, after that, there's renewal. So we always have something to look forward to in the cycles of life.